2025, we've made it to a new chapter, a fresh start. But before we get caught up in the excitement of the unknown, let's take a step back and think for a moment. This is a time for reflection, yes, but more importantly, this is a time for action. You see, while a new year brings with it a sense of possibility, it also offers a harsh truth that too many of us avoid. Enough time has been wasted. The time for waiting, for postponing, for telling ourselves that someday will come is over.
We often lie to ourselves and say things like, I'll start tomorrow, I'll do it next week, I'll try next year, or when the time is right. But how many more years will you let slip by before you take the necessary action to set your life in motion? How many more opportunities will you let pass by while you stand on the sidelines, watching other people chase their dreams, all because of fear? Fear of failing, fear of the unknown, or the fear of being ashamed or being seen at the bottom. The truth is, we are all afraid and fear is natural. But let's be clear, fear does not equal failure. Fear is not an indicator that we should stop. Fear is simply a signal that we are moving outside our comfort zone. And that's exactly where the magic happens.
They say, if you truly want change in your life, you must first be willing to change your mind. Now is the time to stop letting that fear rule your decisions, to stop allowing the judgment of others to define your path. If you keep waiting for the right moment to act, you'll be waiting forever. Because the right moment is now. The only way to transform your dreams into reality is to take the first step, even if you're scared. Do it scared. As we step into this new year, I want to challenge you to think differently. No more procrastination, no more excuses. The time is now to take action, to start building the life you've been waiting for.
So, how do we begin? Step 1. You must make up your mind to start, to do it scared. You're not just going to make up your mind, you have to toughen up your mind to start. Because each time you tell yourself you're going to get that new job or start that workout, speak up in that meeting, but when it's time to do it, you allow fear get a grip of you. Then you chicken out. You tell yourself, I'll get it next time. No, you won't. Because next time you're still going to tell yourself, I'll get it next time. And the cycle continues. You have to end that cycle now. You have to toughen up and do it while you're scared. Because what you desire is on the other side of that fear. Step 2, set clear, purposeful goals. I'm not talking about vague resolutions like, I want to be healthier or I want to be more successful. I'm talking about specific, actionable goals that will push you forward. What do you want to achieve this year? What do you want to look back on in December and say, I did that? Get clear about it. Write it down, visualize it, and make it real. Because here's the truth. Without clear goals, you're just drifting. You won't know where you're going, and more importantly, you won't know when you've arrived. Your dreams will remain intangible, floating out there in the ether, and you'll find yourself wondering why nothing ever changes. Step 3, make a plan to achieve those goals. This is where the rubber meets the road. You see, it's not enough to dream. You need a roadmap. Break down your goals into small, manageable steps. Every big accomplishment starts with a small action, a habit, a routine, a commitment to progress, no matter how tiny it may seem. So, sit down, take out a pen and paper, and start planning. What are the steps you need to take to move closer to your goal? What resources do you need? Who do you need to talk to? How will you measure your progress? The more detailed your plan, the clearer your path will become. Step 4, stay locked in. Now, this is the most important part. It's easy to feel excited at the start of a new year, to be fired up about your goals. But when the excitement fades, when the grind sets in, that's when most people give up. That's when the emotions take over. Doubt, frustration, fear, and discouragement. But here's where you must make a decision. You have to stay locked in. You have to stay committed, not to the fleeting emotions that will come and go, but to the bigger vision you have for your life. Remind yourself daily of why you started. Keep your eyes fixed on the goal and trust that every step, no matter how small, is taking you closer. It won't always be easy. There will be times when you feel like giving up. There will be days when it feels like everything is falling apart. But I promise you, sticking to your plan, even on the tough days, will be the best decision you ever made. Because once you push through that discomfort, once you start seeing the fruits of your labor, once you realize that the goal you set is no longer a distant dream, but a reality you're living, you will feel something that no fear or shame can ever take from you. You will feel pride. You will feel accomplishment. You will feel unstoppable. So today I ask you to make a promise to yourself. Stop waiting for the perfect time. The time is now. You have all you need inside of you to achieve your goals. Your dreams are waiting, and the only thing standing between you and that reality is the decision to act. It doesn't matter how many times you failed in the past. It doesn't matter how many people have doubted you. It doesn't even matter how scared you feel right now. What matters is that you start today. What matters is that you commit to your goals and your plans, and that you refuse to let fear, shame, or doubt stand in your way. This is your year. This is your time. And when you look back, when you reflect on what you've achieved by the end of this year, you will be so glad that you decided to act. Do it scared, do it unsure, do it now.